was just on the phone and I got my inspiration for my daily vlog, and I want to take a few minutes here to talk about something that I just learned not too long ago, but I always felt I want to talk about twin flames and soulmates. So I was on the phone talking to my mom, and we were talking about a relationship and talk about how somebody's right for somebody. And I was like, I know I'm with the person that I'm supposed to be with because of the struggles. And she was kind of like, huh? And I was like, we'll talk about soulmates all the time, and I believe that people have multiple soulmates. I don't believe a soulmate is somebody that you have a romantic relationship with. I think you could have a soulmate relationship with anybody. I could have a best friend that's a soulmate. It could be a guy. I could have 5 soulmates. It's somebody that I just have a deep connection to. I don't believe that the soulmates necessarily have to span across lifetimes. You can have a soulmate for this lifetime, or you can have a soulmate for several lifetimes. I said, however, there's also a twin flame. And I just learned about twin flames several months ago, about 8 months ago or so. And I said that your twin flame, there's only 2, there's twins, so there's only 2. I said, and when the universe creates a person, they take that person and split it into 2. And I said, they balance each other out, in every lifetime those 2 people have an opportunity to meet. Sometimes they connect, and sometimes they miss that connection, and the next lifetime they have another chance. Sometimes they make the connection and it doesn't work out. I believe that a lot of the times if it doesn't work out, it's because people are too weak and they don't work through the difficulties, because your twin flame is there to make you the best version of you that you could possibly be. They are there to test you and challenge you in ways that no other person is going to be able to. When I first met Bonnie, I think it was probably within the first month. This is before I've ever heard of a twin flame. This was before I ever knew what a twin flame was. I was told people, said, I know I'm meant to be with her. There's a feeling there that I can't explain. And I was like, and she challenges me in ways no one has ever challenged me. She brings out demons in me that I've had, but she brings them out to a level that I just couldn't even imagine. Couldn't imagine. But she also had this unique ability to help me get through whatever it was. And that's what your twin flame is supposed to do. If it wasn't for her, I would not be in the great position that I am now. I would not be doing so well. I am on a very clear path to being the best version of me that I could be. My path is set. I know my higher self delivered me the message, showed me the path, showed me the destination and everything. I've said before, I've seen the destination during what might not have been a psychedelic experience, when I may or may not have had an outer body experience, or this outer body of experience might or might not have been because of a psychedelic endeavor. But it showed me the destination, and then it showed me how to get there in reverse. I already talked about this. But I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be on this path had I been too weak, I guess I could say, to work through these battles that I was supposed to work through. She was put here as my twin flame to bring out these things in me and help me work through them. And I've told her this, there were times when I wanted to run. I wanted to just leave the relationship because I never had these demons brought out like this. It was so fucking much, I didn't know. I was like, what? And so I just wanted to leave. I didn't want to face them. I didn't want to face these demons. And so I wanted to run. But I was held in place. Literally, I could not leave the relationship. Every time I thought about it, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's like physical force that kept me from leaving. My mind just couldn't go that way as bad as I thought I wanted to. And in fact, I'm glad I didn't. But and I do the same with her. I'm here to challenge her. And I know I do, because just the way I am, we balance each other out perfectly. just like I was telling my mom too, even down to the divine feminine and the masculine. Things about her where she's dominated by the masculine, I am dominated and ran by the divine feminine. And where she is dominated and ran by the divine feminine, I'm dominated by the masculine. And both of those offset each other. He is the divine feminine in some parts, and I'm the masculine, and vice versa. And so I just wanted to talk about twin flames. And if you meet somebody and you know that is the person that you're meant to be with, and they are challenging you to a point that you've never been challenged before, you need to work through those challenges. You need to be strong. You need to know your path. I'm not talking about somebody that is toxic. There's a difference between a toxic person and somebody that's challenging you. So you have to know the difference. You have to know